Hello everyone, welcome to another weekly wing tips video, and this week I'm going to talk about pumping the foil. Now this is something I've been bashing on with quite a bit over the last few weeks, mainly because I want to improve my prone foiling, which I'm pretty awful at, and also my subfoiling. And I've been getting out on the wing, and whenever the wind's sort of light, or whenever I've got decent conditions, I've been trying to actually pump the wing and see how far I can get. I've got a little bit of an example in the background here. I've recently bought a Cloud9 Wingman, which allows me to just kind of drop the foil and practice my pumping. I'll show you a little bit of this now. Here we go. It's a pretty cool bit of kit if you want to kind of practice without the wing getting in the way. As you can see, my technique is pretty poor, but I can get a decent distance before I touch down. Now the reason I'm showing you this is because I thought by dropping the wing I'd be able to pump significantly better, and in all honesty it's not that much better than I was before. You don't have the wing getting in the way quite so much, but it wasn't the great improvement that I hoped. And this has really led me to really start trying lots of different things, watching loads of videos, trying to work out what this secret formula is that these pump foilers seem to have, that certainly I don't seem to be able to manage. I came to the conclusion that basically all of my pumping was just making my speed decrease less than it would otherwise have done. I was never getting to the position that I was able to actually build speed or maintain speed. It was always about minimizing how much my speed was reducing by. And this made me think a lot about, because I can pump on waves. When you've got a bit of extra push behind you, I don't think it really requires a great deal of accurate technique to actually be able to gain a little bit of speed when you've kind of already got a bit of a push with you. You can see this where you just when you're in very, very light winds, you can pump up the foil and you can gain speed quite easily. Or when you've got a wave behind you, pumping with fairly poor technique works pretty well. But when you don't have that extra power, it's a whole different ball game. So I've been doing my best to try and work out what it is that I've been doing wrong. And after lots and lots of trial and error, I think I've got an answer. I don't know if this is necessarily going to be the same for you or for everyone, but this made a big difference to me. I'm going to show you a couple of bits of footage. In the top corner there's my old technique, and filling the rest of the screen there is my new technique. In the original technique I'm really just kind of pushing the board away from me, and because it can't go that far away, that leads to this quite high cadence. In the new technique, what I'm doing is I'm squatting much more. I'm dropping my bum and then pushing through my legs. And this really does generate an extra amount of power from the foil. You can feel the difference. And when I discovered this, I was like, oh right, this really is possibly the thing that I had been missing. I'm sure there's all manners of different techniques I need to improve on top of this, but this was a real breakthrough for me, and I'm hoping that from here I can really start to improve and start getting towards linking waves with prone foiling or with the subfoil. Now I know this is off the beaten track a little bit for winging, but if you did find this interesting and you would like some more, perhaps a longer video, please do hit that like button or maybe leave me a comment. And I'll see what I can do once I've progressed a little bit more. So I think that is it for another week. I will see you next week. Catch you later.